Do you guys know what's crazy is that there are a lot of people who spend their whole lives waiting for this term, the right time. Like, do you know that? That's very common. Like, babes, what even is the right time? But hey, don't worry because I used to be that person, always waiting for the perfect setup, the perfect mood, the perfect moment. I literally thought that, I needed my life to look a certain way before I could start doing the things I wanted to do. Yeah. And now that I look back, that's literally the dumbest mindset ever. Like, who lied to us and said perfection is a prerequisite to progress? Because that shit, it held me hostage for years. Like, I kid you not, the right time is the biggest scam society ever told us. Like, it's literally just, procrastination wearing productivity's perfume. Like, I can say it like that because, you tell yourself, I'll start when I feel ready. Like, no, babes, you will never feel ready. Like, trust me. And if you wait until you're ready, the moment will pass. The opportunity, it'll die. Okay. And you will be sitting there romanticizing something that, could have been yours if you just had the audacity to, start messy. Like, guys, when I started creating content, I'm going to cite myself as an example, okay? I literally had no idea what I was doing at first. Like, I did not have the best setup. I didn't know what the algorithm wanted, but I just knew that I had shit to say, like ton of shit to say. Like, y'all know that. And look at me now. People listen, they discover me. People relate, like some people, yeah, because not everyone. And people watch because I started. You know, I stopped waiting for the perfect timing, the right time, that term, or like the perfect lighting and a perfect plan. I can say it like that. And honestly, that's what separates people who make it from those who don't. Guys, it's not luck, okay? It's also not talent. It's the ones who stop overthinking and start moving. Like, I promise you that. Like, you don't need a 10-step plan. Like, you need motion. You know what? Like, motion. These three things, I think these three things are important. Like, it should be like imperfect, chaotic, and like the motion should be unpolished. Yeah, imperfect, chaotic, and unpolished motion. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Like, I literally used to think that I needed everything figured out. Like, everything figured out. Like, I couldn't start a podcast until I had, studio level audio. I couldn't start posting videos until I looked like a certain way. I couldn't start working out until I bought all the gear. And you know what, guys? All of those was just, fear dressed up as logic. Yeah, because if you really want to change your life, you have to kill that voice in your head that says, not yet. Yeah, because not yet is how people waste their 20s, their 30s, their entire lives, actually. Like, I had to learn that the word later is a trap. Yeah, later is how dreams die quietly. And, I know that a lot of people don't want to hear that because it's easier to hide behind planning. People will sit there with their mood boards, their journals, their to do lists, pretending that's progress, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. Like, you cannot plan your way into confidence. Like, you just can't. You build it by doing. So, start messy because starting messy is better than not starting at all, okay? Because, babes, perfectionism is literally just fear in high heels. Yeah, I can say it like that. And you guys know what? What I realized is that perfectionism is just control issues in disguise. Like, I used to think that I was just being careful. Like, no, I was being scared. I wanted everything to go my way because I couldn't handle being seen figuring it out. And that's the delusion a lot of people live in. They don't want to fail publicly. they want to bloom in silence and only appear when everything's polished. Like, girl, that's not blooming. That's you hiding. Like, the reason why most people stay stuck is not because they don't have the potential. It's because that they care too much about how they look while growing. And I get it. Nobody wants to look like they don't know what they're doing. Like, trust me, I've been there. But, babes, newsflash, nobody knows what they're doing. We are all just winging it and pretending like we planned it. The people who make it big, I mean, they are not the ones who had a blueprint. Like, they are the ones who had the nerve. If you think about it, like, the nerve to start messy, like, do you get that? The nerve to, look cringe for a while, the nerve to be misunderstood. I swear, like, if you want to win in life, you gotta be comfortable being cringy at first. Everyone's scared of looking stupid, and that's why they never start. Yeah, like, when I started my content creation journey, I literally used to cringe at my own videos. Like, the lighting was off, the voice sounded weird. I did not even know how to structure my sentences sometimes. But now that I look back and I'm like, that version of me, she's the reason I'm here. Like, she's the reason people even know my name now. Like, she's the version that was not scared to look like a beginner. And I think that's the thing. Everyone wants to be good immediately, but being good, it literally takes being bad first. Like, people want chapter 10 results with chapter 1 effort. Like, babes, it does not work that way, okay? You earn confidence through consistency. Yeah, not through waiting for motivation to appear. And another thing, the right time, it does not exist because time itself does not care. Yeah, it's moving with or without you. The world is not waiting for you to get your shit together. You are either catching up or you're left behind. Yeah. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying that because I used to be that girl who said next week, next month, when I feel better. And guess what? I never felt better. Like, I literally had to start while feeling like shit. I had to start while doubting myself because the only cure for fear is movement. Yeah. So if you're listening to this right now and you're waiting for a sign, this is your sign. Okay. I am your sign. Stop romanticizing, potential. You need to stop waiting for peace to begin. Like, you need to start where you are, with what you have, with what you currently have right now. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to exist. Because if you never start, you'll never have something to fix, to improve, to build on. Okay? Because perfection only comes through doing, not dreaming. And let's be real, the people who judge you for starting messy are usually the ones too scared to start at all. Like, yeah, sure, they will laugh at your attempts, but babes, they secretly envy your courage. So post the video, okay? Launch the brand. If you want to start a business, launch that. Text that person, go to the gym, start the damn thing. You need to do it wrong, do it scared, do it ugly. Just do it. Like, trust me, just do it. There's no harm in starting and like doing it, okay? And you know what? What's the real gag is that people waste so much time being scared to look stupid that they end up looking like they never even tried. Like, babes, I would rather look cringy and rich in experience than stay cute and stuck. Do you get that? Like, being scared of embarrassment is one of the most expensive fears you will ever have. It literally robs you of progress, of growth, of the kind of confidence that only comes from trying. Like, do you get that? Like, babes, you cannot build a legacy in silence. Either you can't sit on your dreams hoping the timing will magically feel right. It doesn't work like that. Timing does not knock on your door. Like, you have to walk out and meet it halfway. And even if you fail, you will still be 10 steps ahead of the person who did not start at all. Like, do you get that? That's why I do not care about being misunderstood. I don't care if people think that I'm too much, too loud, too ambitious. Because, babes, at least I'm doing something. You know? Do you get that? Do you hear that? Do you understand that? I want y'all to like digest. Like, I am not waiting for the universe to hand me permission. Like, I'm also not praying for a sign because I know that I am the sign, you know? Like, I am the evidence that starting before you're ready works. People love to over romanticize waiting for the right moment, but you know what's actually romantic? Courage, having courage, having discipline, the art of doing shit before you feel worthy of it. Like, that's how you build self worth, by acting like someone who already has it. And listen, I get it. I know that fear, okay? That paralysis before doing something new, that thought like, what if it fails? But what if it doesn't? What if it changes everything? What if you surprise yourself? What if that thing you've been delaying is the exact thing that saves you? You need to think about that. Because, like, girl, you will never know if you don't start. And I don't mean tomorrow, okay? I mean now. Because if you keep waiting for things to align, you will die still waiting. Trust me. Because one thing about life is that it doesn't pause. It doesn't pause for your comfort zone. Okay? Nobody's coming to push you. It is your job to push yourself. So, here's your reality check. I'm going to give you a reality check, right? You need to stop calling it bad timing. Stop calling it, I'm still preparing. Stop lying to yourself. You're not waiting for the right time, babes. I know that. You're waiting to stop being scared. And that's never going to happen. Because, girl, you have to do it scared. That's what bravery actually is. Doing the thing while your voice shakes, while your heart races, while your brain is screaming, not yet. Like, girl, do you think anyone successful waited until they were ready? No. Some of them, actually, most of them, they started broke, scared, imperfect, and clueless. But at least they started. And that's the entire secret. So, yeah, this is your sign, okay? You need to stop waiting for approval, stop waiting for motivation, stop waiting for the calendar to flip, stop waiting for your friends to get it. Just start, okay? Start messy, start loud, start cringe, start you. Because you will perfect it later. Trust me on that. And even if it's imperfect forever, at least it's real. At least you're creating. At least you're putting out. At least you're putting something out there. Like, you cannot edit a life you never started living, okay? So, if you're someone who hates your job, then maybe apply for a new job or do your own research on like how to like not get stuck in a job that you don't like, or if you don't want to have a job anymore, and like create a passive income or like invest in something, like start applying. If you've been wanting to post that video that are in your drafts right now, like videos that are in your drafts, like post it. If you've been wanting to move cities, pack your bag. If you've been thinking about, changing your lifestyle, get up and do one small thing today. Because the truth is, there's no one day. There's only day one, and it will compound. Trust me. Like, you keep waiting for permission from a universe that already said yes the moment you wanted it, So stop waiting for the perfect timing. Because, babes, you are the timing. Okay? And that's the tea. So, yeah, I think that's it for this episode that I'm going to upload tomorrow. Because, like, I'm going to sleep now after this. Oh, after this, I'm going to stream for a bit. But yes, guys, if you're still watching, my socials are in the description box below. Yeah, my link tree is also there. Like, guys, you know the drill. And also, my YouTube is almost at 3K subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing and supporting me. To my fangirls, I love you all. Like, thanks for supporting me and watching me. Like, yeah, y'all are the reason why I'm still doing this. I mean, like, I'm not gonna stop, trust me. But yeah, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.